You already know it's your boy at @just_major. This is Most Hated Interviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with a special guest, and like I say, every guest that come on the show is a special guest. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
What's good? You too. It's your girl Reeny Floss, and you tuned into Most Hated Interviews. That's it.
For me, let's just jump right into it. For me, how was your day? How your day going so far?
My day is alright. It just started, to be honest. I ain't doing it.
Gotcha. How was the commute?
The commute wasn't really that bad. It was just a parking for the most part that took up most of the time.
Gotcha.
But other than that, commute was fine.
I feel me. But just give us a little background. You know, where you from, what's your age and stuff like that.
All right, so my name Reeny Floss. Oh, look at you.
It don't matter.
Alright, Reeny Floss. I'm from Canarsie, Brooklyn. 22 years old. About to be 23.
Okay, so.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Family, Jamaican. Both sides.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Okay, set up. Yes. But for me, what first got you into music?
To be honest, around the time that I did start rapping was because, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's a lot of people out here who's getting lit rapping. I'm like, I'm way better than them.
Right.
I used to do like I was interested in music. I was in the industry a long time ago when I was 12. But I don't know, I guess I just left it alone. But then when I started seeing people rapping, doing shit, I'm like, yo, they really not that nice.
Right.
Then I started to pick it back up. I saw the exposure I was getting, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just take it serious.
Okay, got you. So, bring us back to when you was 12, what you were saying. You said you was in the industry. Give us a little background on that too.
Alright, so I was in a girls group.
It
was 4 of us. It's a day room name.
What's the name?
Precious Jewels.
10 out of 10.
Alright, so it was a group called Precious Jewels. We was a little girls group. We singing, rapping, everything. We had went up with Interscope Records, and we had performed in front of them, and then they wanted to like alternate the group. Okay. So basically, people who were the lead, they want them to be the lead. They wanted this girl here, that girl there. Right. And the person who owned it, I guess they wasn't rocking with it. They was like, nah, if you change the group, we ain't gonna do it at all. So then it was a wrap after that. So
gotcha. From
then, I just like I lost the love for music. Like I was discouraged. Cause I'm like, damn, like you get that close and you cut it all off. So I just put it to the side. But then after a while, I started seeing like certain people getting their exposure and stuff. I'm like, yo, I'm way better than this. Like I could do this. So then that's when I picked it back up, and now I'm just solo.
Okay, got you. So who would you say first inspired you to start making music?
Artist wise, or like,
I mean, it could be anybody. It could be your family.
It was really a friend. He's also a rapper too. Gotcha. I mean, me and him, to be honest, we're not really that cool anymore. But I'm gonna still give him his credit. He was somebody who sat on the phone with me and was like, look, you could do this. You nicer than a lot of niggas. I curse.
Yeah. Bro, this is my fucking show, nigga. You could curse, all that.
But yeah, so like, for me, he was like, oh, like, you nice. Like, you sound better than a lot of niggas. You could do it. So, do what you gotta do.
Gotcha.
So,
gotcha.
He the one who really gave me that push, and I'll give him the credit for it. So.
All right, that's good. I gotta give credit where it's due. So, how would you describe the music that you typically make?
Right now, I just did a drill. Ain't dropped yet. It was on Talk of the Towns. And I'm getting a lot of exposure. A lot of people feeling the drill side to it.
Right.
I don't know if I'm going to continue doing drill. So right now, I don't really got a sound. But, as I keep going, I'm going to figure out where I need to be at. So right now, I can't really give you a sound I do. But if I had to say what I'm getting specialized in right now is drill. Like, that's the attention I'm really getting. So it looks like I might go over to the drill side. Right. But like I said, I can't really tell right now. So.
Got you. So what genre are you trying to like move into? Or what genre are you trying to finalize at? Or are you just trying to really experiment?
Right now it's more of an experiment. Just to like test the waters. Because to be honest, like all the songs I got in stash is different. I got songs where I'm singing. Right. I got songs where I'm rapping. And then the drill song. So it's a lot of songs that I got in the stash right now. So I don't really know what genre. But I think I'm going to just stick to the regular hip hop, R&B. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do all that singing. And if it's it's gonna be at a minimum.
Right.
But for the most part, it's gonna stay at hip hop.
Okay, got you. I feel you. So, what is your creative process like?
I just hundreds of beats, and I listen to it, and I try to figure out what mood the beat put me in.
Okay.
You see how some people write first, and then they find a beat?
Right.
It's not like that with me.
Gotcha.
I have to find a beat first, and then I write to it.
Okay.
Because certain beats put me in a certain emotion. Some beats make me feel hype, so I can write something hype. Some beats make me feel sad, so I write about like my heart being broken or being violated. There's certain beats is like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna go outside and slap somebody, make a song like that. Right. So that's how like my creative process go. I listen to the beat first, and then I just write to it.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm feeling that. For me, so this kind of a little segue too.
Right.
Well, which signed or independent artist would you most like to work with?
Nah, me, I'm that right there. Like, that's my pops. Like, I fuck with Meek OD. Like, I really like Meek. I would want to make a music with him. Who else? Chef. Chef is that. First of all, that No Suburban Part 2. Yeah. I need to get on that. Nah, but those two people definitely. Who else? Unsigned.
You don't got no mans that rap that you want to shout out?
Oh, shout out to Sammy Dread.
Okay.
She got a video about to come out. She got two videos out right now. But she got another video that we just did probably 3 days ago.
Right.
Shout out to her. Shout out to who else? Who else made music? Shout out to Mitri Bako.
Okay.
Shout out to him as well. And yeah, those two.
Got you. All right. So if you could open the show for any of the artists that you mentioned, who would it be?
Meek, definitely. Meek.
Okay, got you. Yeah. So, what other talents do you have besides making music?
Play piano. I know it's like what the fuck, but
right.
I can play the piano.
You nice? Or you fake nice?
What is it? Intermediate.
Gotcha.
Nah, but it's not trash though. I could do a song or two on there.
Okay.
But it's not like any song you say do it, I'm gonna do it.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Songs that I practice.
Okay.
And sports wise, I know a lot of y'all know me from E-Hall. And I got throw that in there. Flag football.
Okay.
That's definitely something I'm good at.
Gotcha.
That's it.
So you'll be in the what's the female football league?
With the lingerie?
Yeah. You'll be in that if it wasn't for rapping?
Nah, I was not doing that.
Gotcha.
I ain't gonna front.
So what would you be doing if it wasn't for rapping? Or if it wasn't for your music career?
Wasn't for rapping, I would have definitely started a business. Because at the end of the day, like, I have the mindset with everything, and that's being my own boss. Right. I feel like if niggas gotta sign a check for me, then I'm not my own boss.
Right, that's a fact.
I want to wake up and do what I feel like, get paid, pay myself when I feel like. You know, I don't got somebody tell me you gotta come in at 12, you gotta come in at 1, you gotta come in at 8. So definitely a business. Okay. I would have did like probably clothing, lashes, something.
That's a move. That's a move. All right, kind of going back to the little performance question. Have you ever performed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I performed 2 times with Grind Staff. Okay. Jones, shout out to Jones for giving me the opportunity. Performed in front of DJ Drewski.
Okay, yeah, Drewski. Well. We was just watching me and my man was just watching some interviews with Drewski and shit like that. That nigga mad old young.
Yeah.
Like, he look young.
Nah, but he's mad
cool. He's been in the game for like 10 plus years. So.
Nah, but he's mad cool. He's mad cool.
Right.
Very humble. You know, he doesn't act too cocky or anything like that. But yeah, those are the only 2 performances I've done so far. Right. And it was pretty good.
Gotcha. Which one of them were your favorite?
Definitely the second one. Because the first one, I was kind of nervous.
Right.
Because this was my first performance being independent. So it's not like I had like 3 other girls with me on the stage that I could interact with. So it was kind of like it was good still, but like I wasn't me. I was more like, oh shoot, like how your hair look, how your lashes look. I hope your lashes not falling off, like stuff like that. But second one, I was definitely comfortable. The energy with the crowd was good. Everything was nice. Okay. Yeah, so the second one definitely my favorite one because I was more comfortable.
Okay. So building off of that, what was your favorite song to perform, and what would be your favorite song to perform now?
My favorite song right now would be the song that I made my video to, No Limit.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's a fun song, and behind it was like with like girls like just.
It's like 30 bitches and everything.
Yeah, but
it's like 30
but nah, it's like feel me. That video, that song I like because it was about females like y'all don't need no nigga for nothing.
Yeah.
No, y'all don't need no bread from no nigga. You do everything you want to do, and that's it. Like,
yeah, you did say that.
Yeah,
first line.
Yeah, so off the rip, I like that song, and there's a lot of females out there. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of bitches that still depend on a nigga, but there's a lot of females who do shit for themselves and they don't get no recognition. So when I made that song and when I performed it, it was a lot of females. Oh, that's another thing too. My second show was a female artist only. So it was only. I like that. It was just straight female artists, no male artists. So it was a lot of females in there. Yeah. So a lot of people was relating to the shit that I was saying. So that's another thing why I liked it, because a lot of females they're like, oh yeah, facts. Yeah. I don't need no money. Like, you know, that's how it was. So I like that song. That song I really like.
Okay, got you. So segueing again for a little bit, how do you feel the pandemic has impacted your music?
As far as my music, I think it would be like the shows. Okay. Oh, and also like the spaces. Certain places I would like to do music videos in. They're like, oh, you can't have this amount of people. That amount of people.
Yeah, that's
like,
a fact.
Everybody gotta have a mask on. First of all, I can't even breathe half of the time with the mask on. Right. So like, you know, like, let alone I'm supposed to make a video with a mask on or be around. That's the annoyance thing with the shows too, because like I want to be consistent with shows, so I be more comfortable. Because I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna lie. I do a show. If I don't do a show, like let's say I do a show today and I don't do a show for the next 3 months, when I come back, I'm gonna feel rusty all over again. I'm gonna feel nervous all over again. But certain venues don't allow people to have shows, so like I can't. And then that's a promotion thing as well. So like I can't even really put myself out there but so much for Instagram, Facebook, you know, same thing. That's another annoyance too, because I can only put so much content. Yeah. So it's like I agree. That's how I feel with the pandemic, like the annoying part to it. But other than that, like the internet is ruling the world at this point. So it's not really that bad. Right. Because everyone right now is stuck in the house. Right. So they got no choice but to be on Instagram and Facebook. So that's the only pro to it. But other than that, I want to be outside performing. So that's the only thing that I feel like is interfering with me. Got
you. I mean, you mentioned the Instagram and the being online and that, and I was about to ask that question. But what is your process like when you're dropping now during these times, like using the internet? So how do you utilize it?
So my tactic, and this is other artists, y'all could try it too, because it worked for me numerous times. Right. I'll put out a preview of a song. I'll be in the stew, put out a preview, drop it like how y'all feel. Comment fire emojis, comment love emojis, comment whatever. If y'all feel like the song is nice. Right. Do promotions. Turn to this person like, hey, you think you could drop my stuff on your page? Or hey, can you put me in your story? Stuff like that. Right. Those things, I feel like is good. Okay. Like same thing with the drill thing. I wasn't planning on dropping it no time soon, but being that everybody want me to drop it right now, that's
got you. So you listening to the streets basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got you.
Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna post what I want to post, but y'all play a big factor as well. So.
Got you. Your fans.
Yeah, my fans.
Okay, got you. So, what are some people that you admire, and what are some things that they've taught you in life?
I admire my friend Sha. Okay. Definitely, because she's a hardworking person. That's a person who, like, I seen her do stuff that I'm like, oh nah, bro, you're bugging. Like, right. Like, I ain't waking up to do that. Right. Like, she got the workaholic drive. So that's somebody I admire. As well as like my mother, she's an independent person. My father didn't really help out that much, so I'm not gonna say he wasn't there completely, but like, you know, he didn't do all he was supposed to do. Yeah. So like my mother showed me that, you know, you don't need to stick your hand out for nobody. You don't got it, you figure it out. And that's why, like, feel me, Sha and my mother, they resemble. Okay. When it comes to that factor. Gotcha. Because they the same. I might cry to Sha like, bro, can't get my nails done. She said, well, you better go get up and find the $50, $60, $70 and do it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so that's those are two people that I really admire and I appreciate, because they also supportive too as well. So.
Okay, that's good. It's good to have a nice, positive support system behind you. Right. You don't got to be a million people. As long as you got those 2 people or 3 people. It can even be 1 person. Right. But when you got them behind you, pushing you, it feels better than just feeling alone.
And things feel like 10 times easier as well. Like, you feel like you're not by yourself with certain things. So.
Correct. Okay, so it's another little segue. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you see yourself still doing music?
I definitely do see myself doing music. It's fun. It's also a way for me to express myself. Like I was telling somebody the other day, I feel like when you feel like you can't talk to nobody, right? The book can't judge you. The book can't say, "Oh, now you bugging out."
Yeah, that's
whatever the case may be. So I feel like it's a good thing for me. And I don't know if like certain people deal with it, but I suffer from anxiety. So writing and expressing myself through music is a good like therapeutic way for me to handle, just stuff that I deal with in my life. And then plus I'm nice. So
so that's all.
So feel me, that's another way of, putting, yeah.
Took that talk. For me, so what do you have in store for 2021?
2021.
What's on the back burner?
More videos.
Okay.
More content. I'm tired of beating y'all down with that No Limit video.
Yeah.
So more videos.
Though. I actually like the video and the song goes along with it.
Right.
There's so many bitches in it too. It's a nice video.
But yeah, so I definitely gonna put out more content like with music videos. Definitely more freestyles, more photo shoots. Just putting more stuff out there and not like recycling that little No Limit video and stuff like that. So that's 2021 is the content. More content, more music,
right,
and stuff like that. We just gonna be consistent for the whole 2021.
Got you. Okay, so what is one message you will give to your fans?
One message to my fans is don't give up. I felt like if I never gave up from back then, I would have been in a way different position than I am now. I felt like if I would have stuck out what I did back then, I would have been way more bigger on music. I would have knew way more because it's all a learning process as well.
Yeah, an experience.
So I'm learning as I go. Certain things I'm like, oh shoot, you can't do that, or you gotta do it this way. You can't do it whenever you feel like, little stuff like that. So I just say like, whatever y'all doing, whether it's hair, makeup, nails, music, drawing, anything, just stick it out. Even if you feel like nobody looking at you, somebody out there paying attention, they gonna shed some light.
Right.
Like.
Yes, sir. Well, you heard it here first. Most of the interviews with my girl, Reeny Floss. And we out of here.
It's Reeny. Look. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? You wanted all the smoke. A couple hitters ready when I say go. New York, them demons of when it's night out. My man spake the few try to run, but there was no hideouts. I know you never seen a bitch up and on the temperature. My bro tell me this beat cause I kill it on a regular. No bitch can spit the shit I spit. No a little bitch on my dick, she can suck my dick. They never call me monster for no reason. Hit it a few beatings, these bitches know I'm a demon, so I gotta stay scheming. Bitches never have a reason. Monkey see that monkey do. Send these bitches to the zoo, don't see no competition. Yeah, these bitches real whack. I done took some of y'all fingers, y'all bitches real packed. Yeah, this pussy on the map. First female that can rap, and if a bitch think